Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and today we're gonna be looking at primarily gold science. But to start with, I was looking at this area that's working on the blue belts to get all our circuits going, and I was trying to fix this iron flow problem. We get this very one-sidedness which occurs sometimes in Factorio. Now, we can get round this by sticking some balancers in, and that might help in the short term, but as you can see, we're very close to these ones actually running dry anyway here. So I'm not sure that that would be a great solution. The better solution is going to be to actually extend these out, and in doing that, I'm literally going to grab this whole piece like this, and ooh, that's going to be tight. I'm going to have to do an adjustment up here. That's fine, we can fix that. Let's go through here like that, and then bring that over like so. Well, we'll get rid of that one. And then, my inventory is very full at the moment, which we'll have to resolve. And this is because I've actually been manufacturing some useful items like power armor for myself and an exoskeleton to get round a bit quicker. So we're going to quickly dump that on. One, that gives us an extra bar and we can trash that. And two, we now need to make a couple of these big batteries, which I've conveniently got the pieces for. I should be able to look at this armor and stick a bunch of these things in. For some reason I've got two shields. I'm not quite sure how I've ended up with two shields, but we'll stick a couple of these batteries in. We might need a good number more solar panels for the time being to keep things going. Once we get the gold science, I am going to be going for this, which will be the portable fusion reactor, because that is a surefire way to keep yourself going. You certainly end up, basically, you don't need the solar panels anymore, you just go for power. But now we should be able to run around a bit faster once our power starts to build up. At the moment we've got basically no power at all. Now, I could go for getting some more solar panels in there, but I'm not going to. I'm literally going to hold off for the fusion reactor, because when we got the fusion reactor, it's going to be fine. We're just going to chuck the extra shield in for now. What could possibly go wrong? Right, let's try pasting this in again, and we'll get this in, and then we just need to join these up just a little. Here, here, and here. And that should give us everything we need for those to then upgrade and run a little bit faster, kick out a bit more iron. Look at the bots coming in. I love this. This is one of the highlights of this game. I keep saying that, I know, but it is one of the highlights of the game, is just having the bots run wild, running through, and just bunging these in. This should start putting these things in. Right, now we should have circuits aplenty. I see blue circuits en masse coming in that way. There's a big queue of blue circuits, so let's see what's going on down in blue circuit land. Not a lot, actually. That's disappointing. I was hoping for more going on there, especially as it's telling us that we don't need any more blues. So what has gone wrong over here? This is one of the reasons why I like to check these things out and find out what's going on. So, look. There's one still missing right there. There it is, and it just got put in, and this will come hammering through. You'll be able to watch these fire up like crazy as this flows through. But yeah, it should just keep it all absolutely firing right up there. I'm still surprised it doesn't seem to be using them all. But I don't know, I think it's 24 basic ones, you see. I don't think you actually need 24 of this type. This type crafts a bit faster. But it's fine, it's fine. It means I've got more than enough. And suddenly, yeah, this is absolutely flowing. This is flowing. And we've even got iron here making it down to the end, which is awesome. Because as you can see, the circuits are just bombing through. I mean, we could even upgrade these to blues, I think, if we need to. And we can follow this down, and we'll be able to see the blues kick in like crazy in just a minute. In the meantime, let's keep this one going. So will this get to the end of the line? That's what I want to know, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to upgrade that to blue. And you're going to have to give it a second, because these will take enough to build at least like 2. I think it is. Yeah, they'll take enough to build 2. So you have to give it a moment to see if it actually gets that far, because these things will start stacking up with more than they need. As you can see, the blue circuits are flowing again. And at the moment, I think it's going to almost get there. It's almost getting there. It's down that far. So I would say it's quite likely it will. Let's leave it for a while and see where that gets to. In the meantime, we will go and work on... Oh, I noticed that slight change in colour. I think that's because my power is working. I think that's is that my Afraid of the Dark glasses? I don't like it. It's very washed out, actually. No, don't do that. Oh god. Sometimes when you pick it up, is that that? No, it's not. I don't know what's causing that funny colour then. What is causing that funny colour? See, that is dark. That's nothing to do with the glasses. Oh, I've got night vision on. That's why. The night vision's not very grand. So let's take the night vision off. It's very washed out. And then I've accidentally spilled everything I'm carrying all over the floor. There you go. Let's pick that up again. And I'll go and start looking at bringing online gold. I'm just going to check on the iron again first, and then we'll bring on the gold. Okay, so the issue with the iron seemed to be a lack of belt speed down there at the iron. So that wasn't grand. I'll have to go and I've been and set that to upgrade, so hopefully that will all be okay. Now we'll just build out our logistics network here. Make sure that we've got plenty of power for the bots, because we're going to want bots here building for us. Right, let's have a look at gold science at long last. We need robo flying frames, low density structures, and blue circuits. Now blue circuits, not a problem, we can pipe them straight in. They take 21 seconds to craft. So ideally, again, we'd be producing 1 a second, so we want 21. I don't know if that's how many we're actually producing of all these. Like, that's not producing 21. I don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 there. So, screw it. Those are not going to produce a 21 a second. So, we'll just literally grab this setup and copy it over. Yoink, like so. And that will be our starter for 10 of actually bringing in what we need. So let's plonk that right there. And the bots can get in and deal with that in just a minute. Right. So blue circuits we're going to need to bring in. And we need 2 of those. So I don't think grabbing any of these is going to be a big problem. Making them might be. So at the moment we've got 16. So we're going to want 16 flying frames, which take an engine, a green circuit, 2 batteries and a steel, and take 20 seconds to craft. So my feeling is you're going to want 16, again, engine making machines. So that's fairly reasonable. And these also take 20 seconds to craft. I'm probably going to want 16 of them too. So my thought here is I'm going to grab this set. I'm going to paste this setup again, like probably here, and then we'll get rid of that, and then we'll paste it again just above. Construct more machines using robots than manually. Easily done. Easily done. Right, and this one again, same approach. We're just going to chuck that in, and that one's going to go away there, and then we can set these up to do what we want and sort that out. Then we can send down the bits we brought from here and bring in blue circuits as well. Blue circuits will be dead easy to bring in. So let's start off by saying we want engines. Engines here. Oh no, I've done all this wrong, haven't I? Because flying frames require engines. Engines require... Ooh. I might have made a teensy weensy bit of mistake. So all of that I can get, but engines I need to build. So engines take 10 seconds to craft, and they need standard engines first. So that might have to be made over here and come back over. So you would want, for example, half of this setup. Let's say. Let's copy. Ooh. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna cut this and paste it again up here. Just temporarily, you're gonna go there. And then here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to say, ooh, I'm going to copy that there. We're going to say we want those engines. And that will have to find its way back down onto the lower thing. No problem. So that'll be engines to flying frames, but that'll be engines, but that'll probably be not those engines. That'll be the other engines, because then we'll have to make these engines. So 10 seconds for these engines, 10 seconds for those engines. These are going to have to move out again because we're going to have to bring pipes in. So we'll go here to here. Trust me, there's method in what I'm doing here. But I think. So this is going to need to be, not this, this is going to be robot flying frames. And that's going to go there. And that is going to be this one, and that's going to go there, but it's not going to work for me. Come on, give me the others. There you go, thank you. That's going to go there. However, the problem with this setup is going to be it doesn't work very well for the oil. So we might have to bring the oil in somewhere. Because what does this require? Oil, engines and things. So what we can do is get rid of that line. And we'll move that up one, and then we can get the oil in this side. We can fix it. We can fix it. Not a problem. And so then I'm actually going to move it out a little more so I can bring the circuits in more easily. There you go. That'll be fine. So that will turn around that way, because we're going to want to bring the oil in. And what we're going to do is we'll run the oil down here like this. So we'll take that one off, we'll take that one off, and we'll sort that out later. Let's bring that one, and then we're literally going to just copy again this. Excellent. Missed an entire thing, but that's okay. Then we'll just copy that and we'll fix it. There you go. That'll bring the oil into those. These are going to be standard engines. So these standard engines are going to need pipes, blah blah blah. Pipes, steel and gears. So this is where this shenanigans, which is up here, is going to have to move again. And for now we just paste it up there. There you go. Stick it there. Right. So this is going to be standard engines, but for that we're going to need to produce gears and things. So we need steel, which we've got, easily accessible, gears, which is also easily accessible, and pipe, which is also relatively easy to do. So how many of each does it need? Sorry, 1, 1 and 2. So pipe we're going to need 2, steel we're going to need 1. I think we're going to need 1. You can make, I believe, pretty much 2 gears a second. So that's every 10 seconds it's going to produce one of those, and every 10 seconds producing one of those is going to be, you need, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So even if there was 10, that would be 20 a second. So every 10 seconds you only need one of these anyway, I reckon, by my reckoning. So my thought is literally we will bring here, and let's do it this way, pick that up. So this will sort out in a second, because this we will bring around here, along here, around here, and this is going to be our gears and our pipe. So this will output onto there, this will output onto there, this will be pipe, and this will be gears. Gears, gears, gears. Can't see them, can't see them. Why can't I see gears? gears. There we are. And for that, we're just going to need some iron, which we're going to put over here. There we go. And that we can bring in nice and easy. I'm slipping around on the belts, and part of me is thinking, oh, belt immunity. But then, I'm not sure I love belt immunity at times. It's one of those, I'm a bit mixed on it things. Yeah, that fits lovely. And that's off making pipes and gears. Because this should be making two, every half second it makes a gear. This is every half second it makes a pipe. So this should be loads. Flying through, should be plenty. And what was the other thing we needed? Steel. Steel, also dead easy to get. You can even do that with yellow belts. There we go. Let's just whop that in. Job's a good one. Steel's on the way. Engine's on the way. And I believe this will produce enough. If it doesn't, I can just move this out and create more. It's not going to be a big issue. But this should be producing enough. I mean, the only delay. Now we're getting enough plate, so it shouldn't be delaying at all. There we go. Steel's coming in. These are underway. This is building up. Engines are en route. Next up, engines and green circuits. So this can go this way a little. We're going to bring... how far can we reach with an underground? Can it reach? No. Damn you. Okay, we'll bring it in here. So I'm going to go this way. I believe that should be able to reach there and go like that. Yep. Perfect. Of course, the only thing I've screwed up there is that I've made my life more difficult than it needs to be. Which isn't unusual. I'm going to want to go... Sorry, brain is thinking. Brain is working. Please hold. There we go. Circuits. Engines. Engines we're just not going to need in that vast need going that fast. So we're missing some power right there. And we're missing some power here, here, and here. There we go. That's got power. Engines are going in. That's going in. What we need is oil, which is going to come from over here. Unfortunately, the pipes don't quite work the same way as the belts do when it comes to dragging them like through belts. It doesn't like auto come up with a path for it. So let's do that, and that will bring in the lubricant, no problem. So this is now working. This needs the engines and also needs what? Needs green circuits. So, and this is how we're going to do a bit of jiggery pokery here. So what you can do is this. I'm going to put them on red, even though it probably won't need to be red. Put the underground in there, and we'll stick that out there. And then here, I'm just going to change all this to red. There you go. We'll put this in, and then that's going to come down here and go back this way. Now that is all sorted, and you'll see that now I can just bring this down here, and that puts circuits on the other side. Perfection. What else do you need? Batteries, and I mean, really, probably would have put that on the inside because of the circuits. So let's take that off a second. Then I'm going to grab these up, shrink, because I'm going to put these on the lower line. Mainly just because, again, the blue ones grab faster than the red ones. And it's not a vast number, especially as my stack size has probably increased significantly. So it's probably not going to make a massive difference. But it does. I like it. It helps. It helps in my head. Right, so now we need batteries and steel. So steel we could grab from up here because we've already got some. Or we could just grab it normally. So let's just grab the steel from here. It's fine. That's going to be steel. And then over here we've got batteries. So let's grab batteries from over here. And I have done that the wrong way round. Marvellous. I've done them both the wrong way round. Genius. Genius. Okay, and these will need to just rotate them. I am definitely going to need to make sure this works and I haven't missed one. Right, now we need to open this up. Let's use yellows because why waste the red? There we go. Let's take a splitter. Chuck the red on. Wink. And then here we can just double splitter. Done. This then goes in here. This thing goes in here. And we turn this belt around and walk it up this way. And Bob, as they say, should be your father's brother, right there. So now we can bring this one back down, because this one will be the flying frames, or sorry, the lightweight material. So this one I'm going to put it there, just to be Mr. Compact. So that's going to go there. So what else did this need? This is, yeah, because I've put the wrong flavor science there. There you go. What flavor science? Right, blue circuits, wasn't it? Huh, piece of cake. Okay, blue circuits, and it was 2 blue circuits and 3 low density structure. So for some reason I'm going to want to put blue circuits on the outside because that's the way I feel. Because I'm going to want to attach the low density structure to this one, going in the side of here. I'm going to bring it around, put it in there, and it's going to run into that one. Not a problem, sir. Let's put that on the high speed. So again, it's not really going to matter, but you know, I can't help myself. So this one is going to be blue circuits. So here we know this line is already running on reds, so let's keep it that way. Oops, well, not to worry. Let's go in that way, and this one, blue circuits. Blue circuits have arrived. Right, low density structure. Now this is complete. Low density structure is going to require plastic, steel and copper. Well, copper is dead easy to get. How much of what do you need? 20 copper. Holy crap. 20 copper. Right. 2 steel, 5 iron. So the copper is 100% going on the inside, and it's going to need possibly quite a bit of copper. This is where this copper line might end up getting upgraded, because that's going to need quite a bit. I mean, should be enough for red, but it's too much for yellow. I mean, we can take, because of where this is, we could just take off 2 lines of yellow for now and just literally double it up onto the same thing. That will actually work, and it will give us extra throughput. So for example, if you did this, and we stick this one out here like that, that one there, that one there, like so, that would actually give you higher throughput. And then this one, we need steel and plastic. Fortunately, we have steel and plastic like right over there. Oh, that went messy right there. That did not go well. Yeah, that messed up right there. Okay, so this I think is going to have to go over to red, because the yellow can't reach because of the setup I've done right there. Let's get that red all the way along, just to make me feel better again. And right here, I'm actually going to do a bit of a different setup. So I'm going to bring this one back a second, just a little bit. And we'll do that like we normally do. And then I'm going to do this, and then we're going to put another set of splitters in. Yep, there and there is fine. And that should mean I can actually combine the two all the way back here and just bring the one over. And there we go. It's off. It's off and going. And something is still not right over here. I'm not quite sure why that keeps ballsing up like that. Please stop doing that. I want you to go like that. Yes, no problem, thank you. Good. Now, this again probably doesn't need to be red, but I'm gonna make it red anyway. There we go. That's going to go down that way. Then this is going to come over, go down here, go down and join. And that one is then going to go through here. And hopefully all will be well, sir. We should have low density structure arriving. We do. So these are all working. The question is, are they going to be producing enough? Because that produces one every 20 seconds. These require how many? Oh, these require 3. Ooh. Okay. They require 3. That is more than I had planned on, or more than I have allowed for. So I need to increase the quantity of that, because they require 3 of those. We basically need triple this system. At the moment, this system does not seem to be struggling. So my approach will be simply to just increase the length of this. We've got plenty of length room, so why the hell not? So I will just grab that. I won't grab that one. I'm just going to grab there. I'm going to grab here. And we're going to go all the way down with it. Why not? And then that can go the other way. And hopefully the copper will be able to keep up. If the copper can't keep up, we might have to adjust our plan slightly. But that'll be the only reason. And we're going to need to shove an extra roboport down here as well, because this is, it's not outside construction area, but it is outside the logistics zone. There we go. But this will get underway very quickly. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be just 1 red belt short. Oh, what a jit. Find me a red belt. That man. Here, look. Our logistic, I'm pretty sure our logistics guys are coming in here with a red belt. No, okay. You're not gonna come in with a red belt. Oh no, yes, something came in with a red belt and gave me a red belt. Alright, let's go, let's see. Will this be enough? Will it keep up? I'm not sure if that's going to keep up or not. But we have gold science on the go, so let's bring the gold science down to where we need it. Sure, we can yellow belt it. Let's use the cheap belts. It doesn't need to go that fast. It's not going to be going that fast. There we go. Go, yellow science. I'm not sure that's going to reach, you know. It's going at maximum speed. But it does not seem to be cutting the mustard right there. What if I made this one that flavour? Is that going to help? Let's see if that helps. That's saturating the line now at least. We might need to split this down. It might just be too long. I mean, I could go blue belt again, but it seems a bit unnecessary. What? Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Oh god. There you go. I can bring it back in again. Now, purple already comes over here. We don't want purple there. And for some reason, we never did manage to fix the grey science, which is a little bit upsetting. Which means I've got to take all the grey science off there, like that. But so be it. You can have some gold science too, because I want this. And I'll know when I've got my gold science, because it will have started. Also, let's do this here. So I can just pipe it through there and it'll be fine. And that way you can have that as well. Gimme. Give me the bolts. Right. straight down there. Sound effects are required when laying belt. Just be aware. It is necessary. And there we go. And now the yellow science is coming. There we go. Yellow science is on the way. Let's see how we're getting on up there with the frames. Yeah, these are not all working. This one is missing a red inserter for some reason. Yeah, this is not actually working. So I mean, I can bring this up to blue belt, which I think would work if I bring it up to blue belt and bring the copper line as a whole up to red belt. So if I bring this up to blue belt, and this one would need to be blue belt, this one, and this one. These would actually need to be blue, like so. I mean, already that's helping, but it's not the answer. And then basically this line as a whole will need to go to red. The other issue is, of course, that we're not actually bringing vast amounts of copper up here like that. So that's going to come up, but this is actually coming out. This is not even saturated. So where is some of our copper going here? This line is not saturated. That must be because of circuits being grabbed here. So what is... what? Yeah, it's got to be because that, like, some of that's going. But I can priority output to the left. That should saturate that line. But the problem is, again, all this now needs to be blue. All the way up to there to make it enough. Which is a little bit annoying. But it would work. If I made all that blue, it would probably be enough. But I could just make it blue to here and see if that worked. So if I made like this blue. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So if I made this blue to here, this blue, and this blue, then made this splitter blue, would that be clearing enough to keep this going and keep that line saturated? Almost. Almost. And given that this line is now not saturated, or is now saturated and is not being fully used, you can start doing shenanigans where we would absolutely use that to saturate it. And that can saturate that red belt, then send the excess down here, which I would think will be enough, given the amount of circuits that's being used at the moment. At least for now. Later on I might have to do better, because there's some circuits still coming in from this legacy setup, which I'm just letting carry on to clear things out. But that should be... oh, we didn't start going. Start going! And that should be our fusion reactor being made, which is excellent, or being researched. So the fusion reactor is being researched, and next time we will be a fusion power man. And I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.